chiropractic school in Canada, I went to a seminar in Dallas, Texas called the Parker Seminar, and it was a fabulous seminar about developing the business side and the human side of practice. You know, I was absolutely constipated with knowledge on being a great clinician and a diagnostician, but the human side of practice they forget about in professional healthcare schools. And it's something you have to learn once you graduate. I realised I was really short on that. And the Parker Seminar provided that. And in Dallas, I was in the supply store, and fantastic books and forms and all the things you need for practice. I saw this plastic sign as they had back in the mid-70s, and it was a yellow plastic sign with brown writing, Mission brown writing on, and it said, "Expect a miracle." It was about that big. I bought the sign, and I put it on my desk. And it just attracted me, "Expect a miracle." I thought, yeah, people are coming to me, and if someone can have an expectation that, yes, they can receive a miracle and get well, that's fantastic. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything I've done, because I knew the mind played such a huge role in whether we were sick or we were well, that would just be something that would be an added bonus. And my wife started school a year after me, and when she graduated, we moved back to Australia. We'd left there 10 years before, and we'd been travelling for many years, and ended up in Canada, went to school, and went back and started practice in Australia in the end of '78. And then in 1987, in February of '87, we did a program with Robert Kiyosaki, who's a Japanese-American who is now quite famous in the finance area. And he had a program called Money and You. And Robert was a presenter, and his partner was DC Cordova, who was a Chilean woman. And at this seminar that lasted for 4 days, DC gave me a card, I think on the second day, that said, "Expect a miracle." And the card she gave me was a card just like this. And she gave me the card, and it straight away brought back the sign I had in my office. And I thought, that is wonderful. And I thought, boy, can I use this card? So I said to DC, "is it possible for me to copy that card and use it?" And she said, "Of course, you just do what you want with the card." She said, "It's not mine. It's not my property." She said, "I bought the card from the Unity Church." She said, "The Unity Church used to sell them in packs of 25. And I bought them, and I've been giving these cards out for quite a number of years." And she said, "Some amazing things have happened to me." And she said, "I just gave you one now because I thought it would help you." And I said, "Thank you." So I went home from that seminar in February of 1987 and went to the printer and said, "Would you please print 2,000 of these cards?" And he printed them, and I just started to hand them out. So I handed them out to patients, and I'd hand them out to other people I met, till it just became a part of my way of life, is handing out Expect a Miracle cards. When I mail things to people, I put an Expect a Miracle card in. And it just became something that I did. And a great friend who's very close to passing on now is Charles Tremendous Jones, the longest running or presenter in the US. And Charlie lives in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, and he's just been an amazing mentor in my life. And Charlie said to me several years ago, he said, "The incredible stories that have come your way as handing out those cards, you need to write a book." And Charlie is a publisher, owns Executive Books, and he's published books for a lot of New York Times bestseller authors, and he's got numerous libraries that have been named after him around the US. And Charlie's adage in life is, the only thing that makes you different today than you are tomorrow are the people you meet and the books you read. And he said, "No, you have to write a book about this because there's so many beautiful stories that need to be shared." So I set about doing it and put it off, and it was on again. And then all of a sudden, a year ago, I thought, I've got to get serious and get this book done. So I set about doing that. And then in early September of this year, the book was released. We have, from our chiropractic mentoring, coaching and consulting company, Powerful Practices. We've had a website for Powerful Practices since 2001. And it's now the longest running and largest website in the chiropractic world. And I send an email, a newsletter out. I've done that now for over 8 years, weekly, to 20,000 people around the world. And I just know the power of the internet. And I thought, boy, if I could start something around Expect a Miracle on the internet, that could help when the book came out. It could be a dual thing. So I started expectamiracle.net. My goal was November 30. We went up November 23rd last year. And that's taken off too. And people continually go there daily and post stories. There's some beautiful stories people post. And we have a Reader's Choice Story of the Week. And there will be a Reader's Choice Story of the Year come the end of November. And it's amazing the things that happen in people's lives. And often people don't see miracles, or they're not open to miracles coming their way. It's something that they don't even envisage that they're worthy of, or you've got to be a goody two-shoes to be able to receive them, or why would anyone want me to have a miracle? And maybe I'm not even open to receive them. I just don't know. There are many of the things that come into people's minds on.
Is it the front of the room?
I don't know where that is.
It's weird.
It's probably what your routine anyway.
Hello? Hello?
Someone the bonus or something? The bonus or something?
It's okay, I'll look it up though. I have no idea what they're doing.
Am I okay again?
Yeah, you're great.
I just hopped up. I just got
Yeah.
a book. So.
And Judy, I'll actually see you back there.
Pardon?
Yeah, that's okay. I just, yeah.
Do you want to grab a chair, Judy?
No, thank you. This is your thing.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
I'll just put that there. Yeah. Often people miss miracles. They don't even see that they've happened there. And if we don't see things in life as a miracle often, then when bigger things come, we're not even expecting them. And I see people shut down. I'd give them the patience, and Maria may come in and Maria's having a down day today. I'd say to Maria, I need to give you a card, Maria. You better take this card. What's it say, Maria? Expect a miracle. I say, Maria, you're miserable today.